All right. So, Dr. Chu, tell me about your experience with the MiraDry.
So it starts out with probably about 5 sticks on each arm, and they numb like a certain area. And then you go through with a couple of needles that it just feels kind of like tugging under the skin, and they numb your entire armpit. And then after you're numb, it's a quick, essentially a laser procedure that they go through each little like quarter-sized area of your armpit, and they destroy the sweat glands under your armpits.
Okay. And what was the downtime? What was it like?
I would say so. We did the procedure probably about 3 o'clock in the afternoon on one day, and I was numb probably up until dinner time. And after dinner time, I started feeling a little bit achy, a little bit sore, and it just kind of felt like I worked out my arms really, really hard under here. And then in the morning when I woke up, I kind of would describe it as it felt kind of like I was holding these grapefruits under my arms the whole night, and so it just was really kind of sore. And then I actually went to work the next day, so I didn't really feel a whole lot of pain. It was just kind of achy.
And what were the results?
So before MiraDry, I had probably 5 different deodorants in my bathroom, and some of them were prescription strength, some of them were just drugstore, and I would use all 5 of them. Usually I would take a shower at night, put the deodorant on, and then in the morning I would still smell kind of bad, so then I would use more deodorant, and I used all 5 of them. And it got to the point where I was just like, I don't really want to do this anymore. And I tried Dysport as well, Dysport and Botox as well, but that kind of gets really cost prohibitive to a certain extent. And so then after I did the MiraDry, I actually don't use any deodorant at all, and I noticed probably about 80% reduction in sweating. I do sweat a little bit, but I don't smell it anymore, and it's totally fine. And I usually only sweat if I work out, but not if I'm just kind of sitting around or anything like that.
So, the swelling and the grapefruits, did that last a day or two?
I
What
would
would
say
you say?
probably about 24 hours at most.
And you
then-
were back to normal?
And I was back to normal.
No issues.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. Any other side effects?
Not really, not that I noticed. I mean, some of the I had a little bit of what they call banding, so there were like certain areas of my armpit that felt like it was tighter than the others, so it looked like there was banding, but that wasn't really an issue. It wasn't painful at all or anything like that. I would say the swelling probably lasts a good while, maybe about a week or so, but nobody ever looks under your armpits and sees the swelling, so it wasn't a really big deal for me. And then other than that, I didn't really notice any other side effects other than the soreness.
And would you do it again?
Oh yeah, I would totally do it again. I would pay like $1 million for that, because now I don't have to spend all that money on deodorant.
Okay. All right. Thanks, Dr. Chu. Bye.